I know right now you don't believe in yourself. Trust me, darling, that's not good for your health. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? So live your life in a new way. Would you seek the light? Would you stand and fight? Make the most out of every day. Be the fire that shines a light. Watch the storm sing no.
Syracuse, New York, we welcome you to the final Raw before we get to the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. SummerSlam, the premium live event coming on Sunday, but right now we have Monday Night Raw. Let's get into the action. And Syracuse, please welcome your King of the Ring, Karrion Kross. Karrion has fought through almost every opponent in his reign to become King of the Ring. When I say almost, it's only because of his first match against Murphy. Mansoor just came out of nowhere and assaulted Karrion Kross right in front of the official's eyes. So Karrion Kross advanced due to DQ. I know Murphy is pretty upset over what just happened. But the past is the past, and the present is Karrion Kross, King of the Ring. The man beat John Cena. He beat Ricochet. He beat Omos. There were so many men he had to beat. He also beat Santos Escobar in the finals to get that crown placed directly on top of his head. So Karrion Kross had wanted some mic time here tonight. Wanted to address some things to the WWE universe and whatever they are. I think you should listen to. Karrion Kross is just something deadly. I wonder what he has to say here tonight, folks. Oh, he wants to challenge Cody for the championship at SummerSlam. Cody just might lose his title. So we just saw Karrion Kross challenge Cody Rhodes, our undefeated WWE champion, to a match at SummerSlam. And speaking of the ring, we just saw the King of the Ring, Karrion Kross. Here's the Queen of the Ring, Bianca Belair, as she challenges Charlotte, the Raw Women's Champion, to her title at SummerSlam. Now, Bianca has beaten 3 of the 4 horsewomen. She has yet to beat Charlotte, especially for a big championship like the Raw Women's Championship. But there were some complications last week when Bianca Belair was scheduled to face somebody else. She ended up facing her tag team partner here tonight, Charlotte Flair. Bianca was looking to face Carmella, was not prepared to face Charlotte Flair, especially this early. Good thing it was a non-title matchup. Otherwise, Bianca would have just lost that match and not become champion. But don't worry, the championship match is for Sunday only. And the Raw General Manager, Stone Cold, wanted to see how these two interact with each other in a tag team match. He knows they can't coexist at all. But he wants to see what it will take for them to break. That way their championship match will be just even better than it already is. Because it's Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair. Two of the greats. And we got so much more content. So much more matches for SummerSlam. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Raw General Manager, will be facing LA Knight. And if LA Knight loses, he's kicked out. And then we also have Karrion Kross, where we just mentioned Karrion Kross taking on Cody Rhodes. WWE Championship on the line. Undefeated streak on the line as well. Then we have for the Intercontinental Championship, the champion, not the Intercontinental Championship, the United States Championship. This is only for Raw side of things. You can wear that stuff on SmackDown. For the United States Champion, A-Kid defends his title against the Honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. And for the Raw Tag Team Championships, the champions, RKBro will be defending against Miz and Morrison. We see the wife of the Miz, Maryse, coming out. Her partner will be coming out soon. And so Raw, also the Raw Tag Team. No, not the Raw Tag Team. We'll just worry about that later for SmackDown. Right now we just have Maryse teaming up with Becky Lynch to take on the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, and the challenger, Bianca Belair. And now here comes big time Becky Lynch coming to play in this tag team matchup. Almost feels random just teaming up Becky Lynch with Maryse. These two couldn't be any more different than already is. And then there's so much happening on SmackDown. But we'll discuss that when we do get to SmackDown. But right now, it's all about Raw. The final Raw before SummerSlam. The final matches tonight to build up momentum. Everybody knows about momentum. And funny is, it was Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair in the quarterfinals, in which Bianca Belair just managed to beat Becky Lynch in an insane women's matchup during the Queen of the Ring tournament. So it's interesting to see them on opposite sides of the ring. And here comes Becky Lynch. And now Bianca Belair showing off her strength here. Bianca Belair beat Becky Lynch in the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring. Just imagine to think that if Becky somehow won that match, will Becky Lynch be the one that's Queen of the Ring? Will Becky Lynch be the one to face Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam? We already know this history between these two ladies. Bianca Belair was the SmackDown Women's Champion. And at a surprising SummerSlam appearance return, Becky Lynch returned after giving birth to her child. But then immediately pinned Bianca Belair in 36 seconds for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So Bianca Belair had to start at the bottom. But luckily, Bianca Belair is not one to go down to a challenge. She climbed herself back up the championship division, and at WrestleMania beats Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. And now we have Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in the ring. And that's already history between these two. It was Charlotte Flair who first felt the wrath of the man, Becky Lynch. And ever since then, their rivalry has been heated up, undoubtedly. Pretty sure these two can't stand each other. And now they're in the same ring with each other. And oh, Becky Lynch just powerbombed Charlotte Flair around her neck on the bottom rope. Bianca Belair thought she had hatred with Becky Lynch. That's nothing compared to Charlotte. And Charlotte suplex. Goes for a quick cover. One. And it looks like we're going to be heading to our first commercial break. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Commercial breaks. We'll see you soon. Back from the commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And Bianca Belair and Charlotte has been dominating in the commercials. And now they're on the outside here. Count of two, ladies and gentlemen. And Bianca got Becky in a submission hold. Submissions don't count on the outside. Bianca need to get back in. Oh, you see Maurice coming into the save. Oh, but she went away from Charlotte. Count of six. Oh, a big punch. Landing her jaw right there. And oh, gets dropped. Count of 7. 8. 9. Oh, Becky Lynch breaks up the count out. And now they continue to duel on the outside. Both sides has been brawling during the commercial break, but it felt more like Bianca and Charlotte have been dominating most of it. Going back and forth to try to go for another knee drop. And got her up. Air raid crash, neck breaker. 7. 8. Body slam. Power slam on the outside. Wait. Bianca says she's not going to win this match. She's going to lose it for the both of them. A count out draw. After we just saw that count out draw, it's time for our next match. RKBro versus Miz Morrison again. It looks like they're brawling on the outside. Oh! Oh, looks like RKBro taking advantage. They're the ones on top here. After laying out Miz and Morrison, they finally get the action back into the ring. Randy Orton says no, no, no to John Morrison. I don't know where I said Jim from. And now Miz tags in Johnny Mundo. Orton. Now you saw last week. Oh, springboard from Morrison. You saw last week it was a one-on-one matchup with Randy Orton taking on The Miz. But that match went bad for Randy Orton as The Miz picked up the submission victory with John Morrison playing aggro on the outside every time Randy Orton tried to go for something. But now we're back with another tag team matchup. And this could be the same situation that RKBro faced with the Usos, where they just lose everything. Morrison, top rope, diving Hurricanrana connects. And into it, Anaconda Vice. Oh, but Morrison Gets knees right into the back of the head. You can hear the thunk of it. And you see Riddle playing very technical MMA style against Morrison before going for the tag here. You saw. Now this is the second tag. This is the third tag team match these two have been in. These two teams have been in. The first time, it was when RKBro lost the championships to the Usos. In the cover, 1, 2. Nope, not. Not even a 3 count. Just a 2. As I was saying, the first time when the RKBro wasn't the champions, Johnny Mundo hits the diving elbow. In the cover, 1, 2. Oh, Riddle almost messed that up. But luckily, Randy Orton is a veteran. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep the Viper down. And then the second time was just 2 weeks ago, as Randy Orton and Riddle took on Miz and Morrison when they regained the championships back. But then they suffered another loss at the hands of Miz and Morrison. And this is the third match. Will third times be the charm for RKBro to finally get a tag team victory here? 2. Oh, Miz breaking that up ferociously. Oh, Miz ducked the clothesline. And oh, big jaw-jacking uppercut. And there goes the Miz. But should have been paying attention to Mundo here. Johnny Mundo. Oh, snake eyes right on the top rope. Oh, but Randy isn't going down that easily. Got him up. No. Morrison hits the inverted DDT. And now both partners gets tagged in. And oh, Riddle gets caught. Neckbreaker. Sends him down, but Riddle is not done fighting. Springboard. Oh, a big kick. And now Riddle, Fisherman Buster in the position to cover. 2. No. A kick out at 2.5. And it looks like, guys, we are going to our next commercial break. But Riddle, Bro Mission locked in. Will he tap out? Oh no, Morrison breaks it up. And Morrison pays for it. We go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and you almost just saw The Miz pinned Randy Orton for the second time. No, the third time. Well, the second time in 3 weeks. Last week he won by submission. But 2 weeks ago, he beat Randy Orton with that running knee right to the jaw. And now Riddle gets tagged in, tries to go for an attack, but Miz. Gore Buster connects. The Miz pulling out all stops, goes for a cover. 1. Oh, you saw Randy was there to break it up, and I believe Randy Orton is bleeding there, folks. I think he got busted open during the commercial break. But Riddle, Bo Derek in the cover. 1, 2, no. Miz kicks out. Oh, kick right to the back. Now Riddle tags in Randy. Randy blocks the attack. And oh, exploder suplex. Ow, a vicious knee to the back of the spine. And Miz, skull crushing finale. Cover. 1, 2. Luckily, Riddle was there to break it up. That would have been over for RKBro there. Oh, stepping on the fingers. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. No. Close to a 3 count. The Miz has proven why he's one of the best 2-time Grand Slam champions. German suplex drops him. Vicious cut on the face of the Viper. Needs to go backstage and get some medical assistance as soon as his match is over, if he can even make it there. And Riddle taking out the leg. And more damage to the hamstring. Oh! Riddle targeting the left leg. Oh! Manages to duck that maneuver from the Miz. The Miz DDT plants him. In the position. 1. You saw the rope break. Riddle managed to grab hold of the ropes just after the 1 count. Miz tags in Morrison. Morrison. What's he looking for here? Oh, trying to go for something. Got countered. And wrestling takedown from Riddle. And now Randy is tagged in. Randy. RKO connects. And I believe there's blood on the forehead of Morrison. Oh! The Miz just managed to come in with the save. Oh, but he gonna pay for it. Oh! Oh, he's definitely going to pay for it. Randy Orton looking for the RKO. And now Miz has been busted open. 2 RKOs. 1 for each opponent. And now Morrison in trouble here. Riddle gets tagged in. Uh-oh. Riddle looking for something big here. Hits the bicycle knee strike right on the jaw. Oh, trying to go for something. Morrison with the counter. And now Johnny Mundo up top. 450 elbow. No. Matt Riddle moved out the way and into a big power bomb. Randy tagged in off of that insane power bomb from Riddle. A DDT plants right on the forehead of Morrison. The only person not bleeding now is the referee and Riddle. Riddle has not yet come in contact with the crimson red on his face. It looks like Johnny's blood is coming out even further. Spanish fly. Mundo hits the kick. Oh, it's looking for it. Starship Pain connects. 1, 2, 3. And for the 3rd time in a row, Miz and Morrison beats the champions. Beats RKBro. But they definitely need to go to the backstage area, get some medical assistance. Blood is just leaking out of their faces after getting hit with those deadly RKOs. Alright, Syracuse, New York. We got some more action here. But before we get to that, the Visionary has come out and wanted to speak on what's going on. Seth Rollins, former Universal Champion, former WWE Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former United States Champion, former Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner. Seth Rollins has done a lot in his 10 years in the WWE. And he's not done yet. So we wonder, what does the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, have to say to the WWE universe? Oh, he's mad that he's not in SummerSlam. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people who's mad that they're not in SummerSlam. But Seth believes he really deserves to be there. Apparently, he talked to the higher ups, and he's going to be on the card at SummerSlam. That's going to be very, very interesting. Alright, main event here, we have the Nigerian Giant Omos taking on the honorary Uce Sami Zayn as he makes his way down to the ring. Sami Zayn realizing that he's not in a good position, but hold on a second. A-Kid making the decision for him. Now Sami Zayn is forced to fight this matchup. It's official. Sami Zayn must have realized last second that stepping into the ring with Omos is a very, very bad idea. Sami Zayn has no idea. I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn has the idea what kind of trouble he is in now. He tried to opt out, but the United States Champion forced the decision, making sure Sami Zayn competes in this matchup. Now the honorary Uce, I'm pretty sure being in this matchup is not going to help him when it comes to SummerSlam. Omos just might kill him. And Omos, Boston Crab locked in. Oh, but Sami Zayn escapes. And now Sami, big clothesline, no! Didn't knock off the Giant. And, oh! A very tall height come crashing down onto the top turnbuckle with just your face to cushion the blow. And now Sami try his best to topple the Giant over. Oh, he does! Hurricane Rana, the head scissors. And now Sami Zayn is taking it straight to the Nigerian Giant. Oh, but gets shoved off. Omos was at the king of the ring. He made it all the way up to the quarterfinals. I mean, not the quarterfinals, the round 2 qualifiers. He pinned Braun Strowman, the monster among monsters, in the round 1 qualifiers. But when it came to dealing damage against Karrion Kross, well, look who's king of the ring and look who isn't. And you see Sami Zayn lighting up Omos with those punches. And now Sami looking for any advantage he can get. Maybe even go for a count-out victory here. It's gonna be better for his health if he does. Oh, he doesn't. Must have realized that Omos was getting back to his feet, so the count-out victory wasn't going to help him there. But Omos still doesn't go down that easily after all these strikes. Punch to the gut. And sends the Giant running around. Count of 5 here. Now let's talk about SummerSlam. We got a whole bunch to discuss about SummerSlam. First off, Stone Cold versus LA Knight in a no-holds-barred match. If Stone Cold wins, LA Knight is kicked out of Raw. So that's interesting. And then we have the United States Championship match. The champion, A-Kid, puts his title on the line against the honorary Uce, Sami Zayn. Next up, Tag Team Championships. Raw Tag Team Champions RKBro defend their titles against Miz and Morrison, who they just lost to earlier tonight. Next up, Raw Women's Championship on the line. That's the champion Charlotte Flair defends against the Queen of the Ring, Bianca Belair. And Omos looking to end this match. High angle spine buster. 1, 2, 3, no. Almost put away the honorary Uce, but we're not done talking about the SummerSlam. For the Raw side, we have Seth Rollins says apparently the higher-ups gave him a match at SummerSlam. We have no idea what type of match it will be. But if it's for Seth Rollins, it's definitely going to be good. Power Slam. 1, 2, no. And finally, for the WWE Championship, the undefeated champion, undefeated ever since he made his return back to the WWE, Cody Rhodes, the man who has beat the likes of Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Sheamus, and John Cena, will be putting his title on the line against Karrion Kross, the King of the Ring. So we will see if the King will reign supreme or the champion will still be undefeated. Oh! Omos has been destroying Sami Zayn. Sami keeps trying to find a way to fight back, but no matter what happens, Omos just keeps fighting back. High angle spine buster, the second one, and this is it. Omos is victorious, and Sami Zayn failed to win this matchup. That was Raw, Syracuse, New York. We will meet you again for SmackDown before SummerSlam.